All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are doing a complete teardown of one of the most insane launch events I have ever seen. Alex Hormozi didn't just break a world record, he completely shattered it. And we're going to break down exactly how he used his own framework to do it. You're about to see how spending a ridiculous amount of money was actually the smartest move he could possibly make. Okay, first you just got to appreciate the scale here. To launch his new book, Hormozi spent over $4 million on advertising. Now, for pretty much anyone else on the planet, that's a crazy, terrifying expense. But as you're about to find out, for him, it wasn't an expense at all. So what did that $4 million bet get him? Well, how about over 3 million copies sold? And listen, that number didn't just break the record for the fastest-selling nonfiction book ever. It absolutely demolished it. We're talking about surpassing books from people like Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and even Prince Harry. It's just wild. And that brings us to the big central question of this whole thing. How in the world do you spend millions of dollars on ads for a book launch and not only get all that money back, but actually turn a profit before the book is even officially released? The answer? This launch wasn't a cost. It was a self-liquidating machine built from the ground up for massive, unbelievable scale. And here it is, the secret, straight from Alex himself. The launch wasn't just a giant advertisement for the book. The launch was the book's core concept in action. It was a live, multi-million-dollar demonstration of the very thing he was teaching, the money model. So, what exactly is a money model, and what problem is it really solving? Well, it's designed to attack the #1 killer of businesses. You know, a US bank study found that a staggering 82% of businesses fail. And it's not because their product is bad or they don't work hard enough. Nope, they fail because of poor cash flow. They just run out of money. And that brings us right here to the core idea. A money model is basically a carefully designed sequence of offers. Its whole purpose is to get cash in the door so fast that a brand new customer pays for their own advertising cost and the cost to go out and find the next customer. And it does all of that within 30 days. When you get that right, cash is no longer the thing holding you back from growing. So look, if you take away just one thing, let it be this. It all boils down to this incredibly simple, repeatable idea. You have to engineer your business so that every single customer you get pays for themselves and one more person just like them. That's it. That's the engine. And the difference this makes is, well, it's night and day. You see, a typical business is constantly being strangled by its cash flow, right? It can only grow as fast as money comes in. But a business with a real money model, its growth is only limited by how many new customers it can actually handle. It becomes, in Hormozi's own words, impossible to kill. Okay, so how does this engine actually work? What are the parts? Well, it's built on 4 key mechanisms that all work together to pump cash into the business and fuel that growth. Let's break them down. Here are the 4 pieces of the puzzle. First, you have an attraction offer. That's what gets someone in the door. Second, you've got an upsell. That's to get them to buy something more right away. Third is the downsell. This is a clever way to still make a sale even if they say no to the upsell. And fourth, continuity, which is all about getting them to buy from you over and over and over again. All right, so we've got the theory down. Now for the fun part. Let's connect this all directly back to that record-smashing launch. How exactly did Hormozi use these 4 specific mechanisms to spend over $4 million and actually come out ahead? This just lays it all out so perfectly. So the attraction? That was the huge, free, multi-day live event. The upsell? That was offering VIP status and a ton of exclusive bonuses if you pre-ordered the book, which generated a flood of cash immediately. The downsell? They even offered financing options like Affirm, making it easier for people to afford the bigger packages. And finally, continuity. And this is huge. He captured over 1.4 million email addresses. That's a massive audience he can now talk to for years to come, basically for free. And when you put all these pieces together, the effect isn't just a little bit better, it's exponential. Think about it. If you can get customers who are twice as valuable, and you can get twice as many of them, and you get paid twice as fast, your business doesn't grow 2 or 3 times faster. It grows 8 times faster. That is the incredible power of a finely tuned money model. So all of this leaves us with one last really important question. Look, it's not about trying to copy this exact launch. It's about applying the thinking behind it. How can you engineer your offers, your business, to get each customer to pay for the next one? Because if you can figure that out, you can unlock a whole new level of growth. So what's your money model?